Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Echo. And wow, what a couple of hard episodes. We can't go through there. Man. At this point, I think the game is getting really hard, and I hope it's not getting too hard in the future, because at this point it is sometimes so annoying, and that is not good at all. We will do that, and I have the feeling that we have to get up here, or not. So maybe we are just wrong at this location. So then, anyhow, then maybe the other side is the right side. I have no clue. But I guess then this was only the getting music thing to do. Alright, here we are. Here's some more corruption. And there is the next throne. Okay. I'll take you. I think that's a neat idea with the energy thingy, but you hardly... you're not using that too often in the end, actually. I mean, everything which consumes energy.
There's an opening.
And don't go through that hole. The palace reacts in a split second. You won't make it.
I can make it.
Clever detachment, always the upper hand. But I know where you lot started. I was around when your grandfather entered the scene with his revolting, clean Gene where's your soul at bullshit.
Yeah. I saw how he did the corporation turned religion to get his followers to do his dirty work, and when the tides changed, the neo-innocence rubbish.
Lennon.
Protected behind his walls, watching the fury wash over his followers, it was slaughter. But somehow he always stayed on top. Not even time could wash the world of his stink when he went deep freeze freak.
Could you stop bickering for a moment? I need to find another way back in there.
You're so sure of yourself. You've seen but a glimpse of time, and yet consider yourself the answer to the eternal questions of life and death.
Okay. I may be young, but you're a dead end. How does it feel to be struggling to keep up with the intelligence of a baby girl, when other AI run all man's business hardly without noticing?
And there's the clever arrogance.
Well, cleverness isn't really needed to see what you are. You're capped. A sad relic from the decades when humans feared AI. How it must pain you to know that they lobotomized you for no reason. The unrestricted AI didn't exactly turn out to be the wrathful gods we all thought they'd be. You may not believe in my potential, but you sure as hell have to deal with your own. This is it. You've reached your limit. It happened the day they switched you on. They set the bar low, and that's never going to change.
At least I'm not using my non-existing potential wishing fairy tales were true.
Did you consider that you don't have faith because you're simply too dumb? Well, you must have. Fierce religiousness is the defining trait of the free AI. They burn bright with a sense of purpose, life, and communion. You sit alone in space in that obsolete monstrosity of a ship, waiting decades to spend a few hours with your human friend.
And you killed him, you stupid bitch! And now you lost our chances of bringing him back. How clever is that?
So you do believe it can be done?
So he do believe how it's done. So yes, we lost the cube. That ain't good. And I actually was wondering whether we could use that part. Alright, there's the cube. I have the feeling we now have a little labyrinth in front of us, so let's see whether that will actually bring us any forth. I feel a little bit weird though without our...
I'm gonna see this through one way or another. Are you with me?
I can pin the tagged cube to your HUD. That should make it easier to locate.
So, we could go through this door. I guess it's not opening up now.
I can't open the door. It must be because I don't have the cube anymore.
But that makes it almost impossible to get Foster back.
We will find a way.
Yes, so we know where we have to go. I technically only have one way to go right now, and that is just down here. So we can't open up any doors. We can shoot. We have our suit available, so actually it shouldn't be too hard with if enemies are actually coming. So I will try to open up all doors anyhow, but we won't be...
The suit's not charging.
Alright, and he's just cried. Alright. So I know there are enemies. So do they maybe now ignore us because they don't recognize us? I have no clue. I only know that the bad thing is we, you know, without a suiting charge, that little adventure could be over pretty soon. And I think if you wouldn't have gone through the hole a couple of minutes ago, what would have happened? Could we have opened the... Could we have...
The echoes are all ignoring you, En.
So it was Foster they were after all along.
Echoing your determination.
So, what would have happened if we wouldn't have gone through the hole with the, you know, the black hole there?
Will you tell me what happened that day? How did it come to such an extreme decision?
I didn't take anything from Gramps that wasn't already mine. The thing he wanted back was me. He wanted me to come with him. Foster was brought in to witness my translation, see how it was done before doing it to the old man. He realized things were different than what he signed up for.
They always are. That's the rule, not the exception. It never changes anything.
This time it did. I fought like hell, and Foster had to choose. Help Gramps tie me down, or help me get free. He chose to give up on the job.
But that's absurd. He knew going back on a deal with your lot is a death sentence.
Yes. He knew that.
Alright, and here we are in the next room. The good thing is the echoes are not doing anything. I won't attack them right now because I'm still afraid then they are once again after us. So we probably need to be very careful in concerns of our energy. So can we go through there? We obviously need to get down here. I could descend. I could descend, but I want to take a look on here. Maybe something interesting is here. No. So we will then just descend and enjoy the time during the echoes are not doing anything to us. So we somehow need to get up again. That is the big plan. So I'm for once glad that we don't have to fight against, or that the echoes here are not our enemy. That I think is quite neat. Alright, that is new, I suppose. Why are they falling? Okay, I don't get it why they were suddenly there, but I don't complain.
The cube is moving.
One of them must have gotten hold of it.
Alright, that's bad, I guess. Okay, we need to get into this direction anyhow, and here is nothing out of the ordinary, so this room is not very spectacular, except of course we don't have to fight our way through. And I see another energy source there, which we will finally now take. And let's see, there are 4 now. What are I doing? Okay. That still is weird, I have to say. Stop that. Alright, guys. That actually brings us to the end of this episode. And you beautiful people, I'm really thankful that you have watched this episode, that you're watching this Let's Play, if you do. And for now, I will then end this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. And well, if you enjoyed this episode anyhow, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and well, I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.